When it comes to classic hot rods, few cars can match the iconic status of the 1932 Ford Deuce Coupe. While many variations have been built over the years, one in particular stands out as a symbol of the golden age of hot rodding, the 1932 Ford Bill Breece Coupe. Crafted by a 19-year-old enthusiast named Bill Breece in the mid-1950s, this stunning hot rod has become a cherished piece of American automotive history. Hailing from Ohio, the Bill Breece Coupe gained national attention when it graced the cover of Hot Rod magazine in 1956, and it remains an enduring example of the passion, creativity, and ingenuity that defined the early days of hot rodding. Hot rodding, which began as a California-based phenomenon in the late 1930s, was rooted in the idea of taking inexpensive cars and modifying them for speed and style. By the 1950s, the movement had spread across the country, and young car enthusiasts everywhere were creating their own custom machines. The Bill Breece Coupe, born from this era, embodied everything the hot rod culture stood for: individuality, performance, and artistic expression. Starting with a stock 1932 Ford three-window coupe, Breece began his transformation at just 19 years old. He immediately set out to make his creation unique by chopping the roof of the car by 3 inches, giving it a sleek and aggressive stance. The car also featured suicide doors, custom wind wings made from Ford pickup vent windows, and a smoothed-out cowl vent and grille shell. At the front, an oversized center grille bar added to the coupe's one-of-a-kind appearance, while at the rear, 1950 Pontiac taillights mounted in custom-faired bezels further enhanced its design. But it wasn't just the body that set the Breece Coupe apart, it was the performance. Under the hood, Breece installed a 303 cubic inch Oldsmobile V8 engine, complete with finning on the valve covers, 3-to-1 headers, and dual WCFB carburetors. The engine was carefully tuned with milled cylinder heads, enlarged ports, and a Weber 3/4 race cam, all aimed at maximizing performance. To showcase the engine's beauty and craftsmanship, Breece left the hood off, allowing spectators to admire the finely tuned motor. The engine was also mounted as far back as possible within the modified chassis, contributing to superior weight distribution and improved handling. The performance upgrades didn't stop at the engine. The Breece Coupe was equipped with a 1937 Cadillac/LaSalle 3-speed manual transmission, a hydrovac brake booster from a 1955 Thunderbird, and 1948 Ford Cross steering for better handling. Later, Breece updated the suspension with a more modern setup, including Jaguar E-Type suspension, which further improved the car's ride and performance. Once the build was completed, Breece took the coupe to local races and eventually to the 1955 NHRA National Drags in Great Bend, Kansas, where it won a class trophy. Its success continued at the Los Angeles Motorama, where it became a symbol of the hot rod culture that was sweeping the nation. The Bill Breece Coupe quickly earned a reputation as one of the finest examples of the hot rod movement. The car's legacy continued as it was sold and modified by subsequent owners, becoming a more refined version of the original. Today, it stands out with its striking garnet red exterior, accented with black and silver, and a bold red interior. The coupe is now powered by a modern 502 cubic inch V8 crate engine, paired with updated features like air conditioning, an automatic transmission, and a modern stereo system, making it just as enjoyable to drive as it is to admire. For the first time in years, this legendary hot rod is available for sale. Expected to fetch between $100,000 and $125,000 at the upcoming Mecum auction in mid-January, the 1932 Ford Bill Breece Coupe is not just a car, it's a piece of automotive history. With its timeless design, impeccable craftsmanship, and connection to the birth of the hot rod movement, this legendary coupe is a must-have for collectors and enthusiasts alike.